Hey, how's it going? Episode 23 of the I Want Practice podcast. My name is Donovan. I am here with Joe and Ryan.
What's up,
Ryan,
guys?
Joe, how's it going?
We're good.
He just jumped the gun there.
back.
That's fine.
Excited.
Yeah, clearly. First podcast of the year. We're glad to be back in the big 2026. Today, we are going to talk about MLF Bass Pro Tour Stage 1 at Guntersville. Excited for this year. First year with the 51-man roster. I want to get you guys' thoughts on this year coming up.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting with that small field. That's the smallest field. Didn't Bassmaster have a top 50 or
E50.
something? E50.
E50.
Yeah. So smallest field we've seen on the professional level in a long time.
And I will
Right.
say this because we love old facts. Randy Howell,
Yep.
Lake Darnell,
Friend of the program.
Friend of the program.
won the first E50 ever.
Really?
Yep.
I didn't know that.
Now
What
you-
year was that?
Now you know.
What year was that?
I'll make it up.
Say it.
2003.
Perfect. That's exactly what year it was. All right.
Do you know that?
No, I have no idea.
The Elite Series formed in 2006.
Yeah, it was everything I said was a lie except for him winning the first E50. I don't know when it was. So.
I mean, it very well could have been.
I think it was on Darnell.
All right. Great.
Dardanelle.
So last year they cut down 15 spots to 66. And then this year they're cutting down another 15 spots down to 51. How do you guys think that that's going to affect this year comparative to last year?
I think it will. Obviously, it's going to open up some different lakes, which I think they're taking advantage of.
Mm-hmm.
The other thing that it does is kind of allows you to run a pattern. Because if you figure something out and there's 200 boats fishing, there's a pretty good chance if you try to start running things, there's going to be somebody sitting where you're going. So
Right.
it'll be that'll be interesting, I think.
I think it'll be interesting too from the angler's perspective. I think the whole idea behind cutting the field down is to get more media exposure to those anglers. So rather than trying to spread that same media exposure across a larger field, it'll be trying to boost up that select number of guys.
Right.
So it'll be interesting to see, if those guys get elevated and get more exposure, and obviously time will tell on that.
Less people to focus on and more focus on everybody getting something out of it.
Yep.
That makes sense. I have a interesting stat. If you don't count Red Crest, which was last year at Guntersville, this is the first time we're back at Guntersville since 2023 for the Bass Pro Tour. That was when Jacob Wheeler won. That was his sixth Bass Pro Tour win, which he now has 10 wins.
More than
11 wins.
anybody else. I know that.
Yeah. At the time in 2023, that was his sixth. Wow. Sixth win. Second place was Jacob Wall. Third was Adrian Avina. That was when Joe was getting started at the company, right?
When?
23.
Yeah. 2023.
Fall 23.
Yeah. Something like that. So, pretty cool to be back there. This is another interesting stat. This is actually a better way to frame this is, do you guys know how many total events have been held at Lake Guntersville in MLF history?
Several.
Couple hundred.
Yeah.
This is the second time that they're holding a tournament in Guntersville in January. The first was a BFL in 2020.
Wasn't the tour event in 2018? Wasn't it in January?
No, it was February.
I know it was cold. It was really cold.
Very cold.
Yeah.
So this will be the second time that they're fishing Guntersville in January in MLF history. Let's go ahead and jump into our picks if you guys want to.
Sure.
Let's roll with
get it on.
So just as a reminder, we're going to pick a guy to land in top 10, a guy to win it, and then our championship round weight. And we discussed it a little bit. It's going to get a little tricky because it's not 5 fish. It's every fish counts. So it's going to be weird.
The championship weight, like you could say like 60 pounds, Joe could say 120 pounds, and I could say 80 pounds.
Yeah.
And we're all off by a large margin.
Sure.
But they're like it's not like with the 5-fish format. If we went to the Sabine River and you said it was going to take 30 pounds in one day to, 30 pounds a day to win, we would look at you like you were crazy.
Sure.
Who really knows how it's going to shake out, and especially in January, weather, obviously a big factor.
Right. Before we do the picks, do we want to talk about what they're doing with forward-facing sonar this year?
I think on the Bass Pro Tour, it's pretty much the same.
Is it the same?
Yeah, 3 hours, one period.
I thought it was
one period.
So I thought they were allocated it 1 day on, 1 day off.
Mm-mm.
Is it not different?
Nope.
I thought it was different. Anyways, never mind. Let's get into our picks. Joe, do you want to start us off with your top 10?
Sure. Top 10 guy is going to be Jake Lawrence.
Good pick.
Great pick.
Hard to beat Jake on the Tennessee River.
Mm-hmm. Ryan?
I picked Drew Gill, friend of the program.
Friend of the program.
He's got a lot of history on Guntersville for being such a young guy. And his first tournament each year that he's been on the Bass Pro Tour the last 2 years, he's had it was third place at Toledo Bend in 24 and a 7th place at Conroe. And then going back to the Toyota Series at Guntersville in 23, 3rd place. So got history on Guntersville. Always starts off strong. I like Drew Gill for a top 10.
Good pick.
I like that as well. Joe and I share the same top 10 pick, Jake Lawrence.
Oh.
Interesting stat.
Can I change mine?
Yeah, go ahead.
Just saying.
Wow. That's hateful.
Track record.
I have a good track record.
He had that Trey McKinney pick at St. Clair, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, you got one right. Good
Eat
job.
your words. Thanks. Finally. I'm stealing this stat from MLF. They posted this, but of his 5 starts on the Tennessee River fisheries, he has made the top 5 4 out of those 5 times. So I feel like that's almost a guarantee. Fingers crossed. Good luck to Jake. For my first place, I have Chris Lane. Chris came in 6th at Red Crest last year, same lake. Granted, that was in April. I don't know how different it's going to be fishing April versus January on Guntersville.
I mean, he lives there. He's fished in January at Guntersville several times.
Sure. That's another reason. He's originally a West Coast guy, right? But
Florida.
Is it Florida?
Lakeland, Florida.
Lakeland, Florida.
Yeah.
But he called it, in his words, quote, his adopted hometown lake. And outside of a Toyota Series event in 2009, he has never won Guntersville, but I think he gets it done this series. So, Ryan, what do you think?
Banks Shaw, another Tennessee River guy, rookie, first Bass Pro Tour. The dude's been unstoppable the last few years, and I think he's just going to roll it right out at Guntersville and walk away with it. I have yet to see him stumble, really. Last year, fishing the Invitationals, I think he had a top 10 in every single event. That's insane.
So you're picking a rookie to
win.
Out the gate, stage 1. Welcome to the league.
Yep.
That's awesome.
It's crazy. So I was listening to, I think it was Luke Duncan's podcast the other day, and he was talking about how these younger generation of anglers, like your Banks Shaw, like your Drew Gill, he was talking about Fisher and Naya, they're not intimidated by this bigger stage. One, because they've fished against 300 boats in college.
Yep.
And 2, they don't know that they should be intimidated because they don't have that experience. They've been fishing at this higher level already and they're winning and they have no reason to be intimidated. So
100%.
I don't think that Banks Shaw is going to look at it as any different tournament. The one kind of weird thing with the Bass Pro Tour is the change in format. And so how you manage fish, all that, probably doesn't play into a rookie's hand. But I don't see any reason why he can't figure it out.
And I like that take too, because I would almost say the competition does tighten up on the top end still. But I mean, we've seen pros weigh in nothing before and just skunk out on a day 1. So, dealing with those situations, I think, Yeah, absolutely. He does kind of fit that criteria.
There won't be any zeros in this tournament.
No, not at all.
Well,
Unless something drastic happens.
There may be zeros, but it'll be followed by a 100.
Absolutely. Joe, who do you have winning it?
I also went with a rookie, Jacob Wheeler. Nothing. Just smiles. Just smiles.
It's an understandable pick.
And I'll tell you what.
Does he have anything behind him that makes you pick him?
Does he have any experience?
He's a young man. He's very dedicated to the sport.
Young man.
Yep. I took Wheeler because you can only use forward facing for 3 hours of the day. And he's just a very good fisherman, and he can fish grass. He can do it all. So when those guys, the scopers, when they have to go fish, I think they'll, especially in January on Guntersville, it's going to be a little bit different. So
right.
If you know, you know.
I think, January on Guntersville is a really good, it's a good lake to start off on that time of year because so many different things can play. Like the trap bite's going to play, throwing a jerk bait, bridges. Like there's several things there that you can compete doing by just fishing.
Yep.
Like it wouldn't shock me. Not saying that this is going to happen, but it wouldn't shock me to see someone not use their forward facing period, like throughout the day.
Right.
Because
just neglect it.
Yeah. Because you can pull up on the right place and throw a trap in there and there's a whole school of fish in a hole in the grass and, catch them, and they may not need to scope.
Right. I just wonder how much of the time with forward facing sonar is going to be used throwing a minnow versus not using it and throwing a minnow.
Like how many people are going to be no scoping minnows?
Right.
I think you'll see it more and more, but I don't think it'll be like a huge deal.
What, Joe?
It's going to be a fun one.
It is going to be a fun one. It's going to be fun to watch.
Chatterbait, trap.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's going to be good.
So, Ryan Banks Shaw, first place. What is his championship day weight that he catches?
118.12.
118.12.
Yep. Don't change your guess.
I'm not. I'm writing yours down.
Okay. So Dustin Connell at Redcrest, which was in April, had 27 fish on the last day for 87.11. So that's a little over a 3 pound average. This time of year, fish should weigh heavier. And the bite should be better for numbers rather than in April as well.
Right.
So I think there's going to be more and
tight. They're going to be tight.
There's going to be some big ones.
There's going to be a lot of fish in one little area. That's just the way it's going to be.
So he had what? You said 87?
87 on 27 fish.
So you think there's going to be a 31 pound difference?
Yeah.
Man, that's crazy.
Well, I don't think there was any like real big fish caught, like the 7, 8, 9 pounders.
Sure.
That were caught during Redcrest. Maybe there was. I'm not saying that there wasn't, but there's going to be multiple 7 pounders caught in this tournament, and the potential for 8s and 9s as well.
I have. I almost want to hear yours first, but no, I'm going to go ahead. I have 82.02. And I'll be honest, I don't know that I have a good justification for that number. It's just kind of a feeling it out thing. So Joe, what's your weight?
133.6.
For the love of God.
But like I just told you, like in this format, who knows?
You could win with 80 something.
Like wind could blow 30 miles an hour.
Right.
A guy could be catching them in a stretch of grass and wind blows overnight because a cold front's coming through and that whole entire grass is completely blown out.
Yeah.
Right.
Like very well could be a really good tournament and turn into a not so great tournament.
Sure.
Or vice versa too.
Well, and this is what I thought, because originally in my notes, I had 97.02. And my thought was, well, the fish might be bigger in January. They're kind of sitting still. Who knows? And then for some reason, something flipped in my head and I said, no, it's probably not right. I don't know. So I just took 15 pounds off based on Connell's win. I was kind of circling around that, but man, I'm way off from you guys.
The fish are going to be heavy.
Sure.
Right now. Like they're going to be chunks.
And
Okay.
they really haven't been messed with.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure there's some local tournaments and stuff going on, but
Right.
they haven't moved a bunch of fish.
I do want to ask you guys because whenever it rains, it obviously affects how the fish react to everything. It is calling for a light rain on Wednesday and also Saturday. Do you think that'll affect it at all?
Nah, they're always wet.
Yeah. This time of year, like, I mean, as long as it's not going to be a heavy rain, as long as it's not going to be dirtying the water up.
Sure.
Have you never heard that?
What?
The fish don't care because they're already wet.
Yeah, no, I got it. I just wasn't expecting that at first.
That's a common thing. Like when you're talking about a tournament and be like, it's going to rain all day. Well, who cares? The fish are already wet. They don't mind.
Yeah. I've heard that before. All right. Well, I mean, I don't know what else to say. I think this is going to be exciting. I think this is going to be fun starting off the year. I know we've talked about it beforehand, but they're going in a little different direction, including a couple, I'm not going to say unheard of lakes, but lakes that they haven't really touched on before.
Sure.
So it's going to be an exciting year. And I think jumping on the year with Guntersville is going to be really interesting.
I think it's good to see Guntersville as the first tournament of the year. Last year they started at Conroe, and that tournament was like that one period of live scope determined the whole entire day.
Yep.
That's not how this is going to go.
Who won that one?
Justin Cooper.
Hmm.
But like this is going to be, you're going to catch some fish in your non-scope periods, or you better.
That's why I went with Wheeler.
Yeah.
I think the first hour of this tournament's going to be the most exciting, just for me, just to see, like, it's live and you know what's going on. Who landed on him?
Yep.
Because somebody out of the 50 is going to land on a pile, and they're going to be big.
Yep.
Have you ever fished Guntersville?
Mm-hmm.
Have you?
Yep.
I've even fished in January.
Have you?
Yes.
Wow. Crazy. That's when this tournament happens.
This is crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
How similar does Kentucky Lake fish Guntersville? Not at all.
It's on the Tennessee River, and current is a factor at times, but for the most part, there's so much more to Lake Guntersville.
Really?
Yeah.
I would not have guessed that. I don't know why I assume because it's all in the TVA system, right?
It's the Tennessee River, and like fish set up in similar ways all down the Tennessee River.
Sure.
And you're fishing kind of similar depths, but water clarity is probably going to be similar, that kind of stuff. But there's grass, there's bridges, there's ledges, there's, whole bunch of different stuff. And obviously there's up the river, like we saw Connell do at Redcrest last year. Like Kentucky Lake is more one-dimensional than Guntersville is.
In what way? Like what makes Kentucky Lake one-dimensional?
We don't have grass.
Fair. It's coming back. All right. Anyways,
don't hold your breath on that one.
Anyways,
we don't have the bridges. The bridges at Guntersville, that's famous.
That's true.
We don't have that.
Yeah, like those little causeway bridges, those little pinch points to a back pocket that, gets to warm up a little bit first. Wind blows a certain way, blows that warmer water out. Those fish just sit there like,
yeah.
Interesting. Well, I'm excited to see it. I know I will be watching probably all 4 days. I don't know about you guys, but we'll probably revisit this Monday or Tuesday and hopefully get that out next week and see who got it right, who got it wrong. And
it's going to be a fun one.
How far off I am from you guys. If
you could win it.
If the weight ends, well, can we do like
alternate?
Can we do
ending?
Like Price is Right rules?
Hey, whatever you're into.
If the weight
is
like 110 pounds,
I would have done.
I win
1 pound then, just like on the Price is Right, $1.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think that is going to be it unless you guys have anything else.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Just looking forward to it. It's going to be a fun one.
Yeah. Starting the season. It doesn't really seem like we're here, but we are here.
Feels like the last few months flew by.
Yeah.
But we're all excited to see it. Hopefully you guys are as well. Be on the lookout next week for whenever we recap our picks and the tournament. Make sure you like, subscribe, do all that stuff on social media, and we will see you next week. Thanks.
See ya.
See ya.